Here we are moving right along with video number 4 of our ancillary pieces for Into Reading. This happens to be one of my absolute favorite pieces of this program, the Tabletop Minilessons for Reading. Now, on the bottom right, you see that this is 4th grade, and this is a piece that's really going to become the focal point of your small group reading instruction. So once I open, I'll see very clearly and specifically listed the table of contents of all of the different posters or visualization pieces that are tied to all of the different reading mini lessons that I'm doing with my students throughout the school year. So things like central idea, text structure, looking and searching for context clues and how to use them, author's craft, author's purpose. And again, each grade level is going to have similar types of skills and strategies, but because we're talking about different grade levels, the instruction or some of the guidance on the pages are going to look a little different. But keep in mind, everything that you have a projectable for, you also have in this tabletop mini lesson, and we'll talk about its versatility in just a moment. Now, as I tab through, if you're a teacher who has done very little with small group instruction, these next couple of planning pace and pacing pages are here to support you, right? So they guide you through the fact that when we're talking about small group instruction, we're talking about roughly 15 to 20 minutes of a cycle or of a rotation. Okay, and what are the certain things that we should be doing? What are our goals and objectives during that small group reading time? And here you kind of get an illustration of what this tabletop mini lesson booklet looks like. So of course, on one side, as you'll see, we have the poster that faces the children and the support piece on the back for the teacher and how valuable that's going to be. So you get some support in planning and pacing that small group instruction. You also have a full listing of different types of reading strategies for your students to use while they're, again, trying to apply those new skills and strategies that you've shown them with the anchor charts. So 3, 2, 1, connect it, choose and defend, fill in the bubble. These are all different types of strategies that we can use with our students in small group instruction. So stop and jot. I'm going to read this one quickly. As students read a text, guide them to stop and jot down the most important detail at the end of a paragraph, page, or chapter. Students may use pictures, short words, or phrases, possibly even a whole sentence. Students can then use these details to determine the topic or main idea of the text. So again, for students who are struggling with main idea and supporting details, maybe that stop and jot reading strategy would be something to implement. Now, I'm going to turn one more time, and here is where you see the same type of projectable poster that in grade 4, for example, when I'm doing module 10, Communication Nation. In week 1, lesson 4, I'm introducing or having my students practice the central idea. So this is the same poster that my students are seeing, or my same projectable that students are seeing in that whole group mini lesson. I then also have the same poster in this tabletop, so that when I pull them to the small group instruction, if we want to continue working in the myBook with the history of communication, we can. Or if I want to take one of those wonderful Rigby titles that you remember from video 2, that's more appropriate for them because it's at their reading level, I can still have them practicing central idea, and they have this really nice graphic to go at the centerpiece or the focal point of my reading table. Okay, now on the flip side of this, again, the part that's going to be facing the teacher are all of the different supports that I might need to lead a guided reading rotation on central idea. And there's a nice little thumbnail at the bottom for a graphic organizer that can be printed and given to our students to fill out while they're reading whatever text I've decided to use with them. Again, this is a super powerful piece that that teachers can use in their small group instruction.
Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the HMH International Content Cares YouTube channel. If you're looking for more content, click on the video to the right of your screen. Welcome to our global community.